Hi. Uh, it's my phone's going off. Yeah. Let's do this again. April 6th. I don't know why I say the date when I start these. I guess just like for posterity, because things are moving so fast in this world. I don't remember what's going on. Okay, I vaguely remember this. Oh, I remember having 2 health. Remember that being dumb. Uh... Oh yes, and I remember this. It's been a while since I played. It's been like a week. I was getting pretty frustrated with this game. And honestly, like, I know I've been reading your comments, CDW. I've been saying like, oh yeah, this game is you're disappointed because it's from 1991 or whatever. I don't think that's it. Like, I've played my fair share of old games, and like I'm willing to forgive, like, things like the flashlight being dumb. Like, okay, yeah, the flashlight's dumb. It's dumb because I can chalk that up to being an old game. They didn't have the resources to do a better flashlight or something. But like, the puzzle mechanics are just the puzzle design in general. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. So I mean, I'm supposed to like get on top of this barrel or something. Maybe not. Just go for a swim. End up here. And we're just gonna drown. I went in a circle. Alright, that didn't work. I can't heal more. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess... Look at me inspecting the gun. I guess I'm just disappointed that it's a lot... So, like, basically the first time I played a little Half-Life 2, I stopped really soon because I just wasn't interested in playing a game where you just shoot things. And I started playing again because I was like, oh, I heard... I was really young when I played Half-Life 2 at first, and maybe I just, like, was naive, and I heard that this is actually a puzzle game and not a shooting game. But honestly, like... There's no puzzles. It's just like figuring out where you have to go. If you know where you have... I don't know. This makes more sense, right? That does make more sense. Like, the reason that the Portal games are so great... Well, not the reason why they're so great. There's a lot of reasons why they're great. The ladder mechanics is something that would be better if I played Black Mesa, I'm sure. I don't like the fact that I spawn up there, either. Yeah, but like, one of the reasons that the Portal game is such a good puzzle game is because it's very cut and dry in terms of what the objective is. Oh, I need to go get health. Right, the exits are always like clearly marked, and clearly like, oh, okay, the dark gray tiles I can't shoot portals on, the white ones I can. And like, they clearly mark out how buttons affect the world with all those dotted lines and stuff like that. They do a very good job of denoting everything, so it's really a puzzle and not trying to guess what the game designer was thinking when he made the level. And this is very much try and guess what the game designer was thinking when he made the level, and that's just not a fun experience. So I guess I'm just disappointed that coming into this thinking, oh, you know, it's a puzzle game. I like puzzle games. This should be fun. And it's not a puzzle game. It's like, at most, a platforming game. A platforming game where you don't know what direction you have to go. I don't know what I just did. Did I do that again? No. Of course that hurt. Why wouldn't that hurt? If I had a guess, opening this would like cause the water level to rise or something. Then I'd swim across there. I mean, like, portal games aren't immune to that either. I know. I hate.
Minor fracture detected.
Like, Portal 2 is like one of my favorite games of all time, but it's not a perfect game. And the part that frustrated me the most about that game was at the very end of the salt mine, like the old aperture section of it, when you're like climbing up back into Wheatley Laboratories or whatever. And there's no real like demarcation of where you're supposed to be going. You're just sort of shooting random portals and jumping through and seeing what happens. Well, that's fun. Yeah, that section I always felt was like just very unstructured, right? It's just like, oh, you know, shoot some random portals and see where they go, and that just wasn't an enjoyable experience compared to the rest of the game. Can I literally not finish this now because I just don't have enough health? Like things like yeah, when you make a game where the whole thing is trying to guess what the intention of the game designers was, you run into situations like this where you're not sure if this was their intention, was this is a puzzle that I have to solve, or maybe this is just a bad game that I didn't think that I'd have low health at this point. Right? This is what I'm saying when I say that I'm underwhelmed by this game. Like, I'm guessing this isn't intentional. I'm not supposed to be here. This isn't a matter of the game being old. This is a matter of just them not thinking that I could do that. That's just bad game design no matter what year it is. Maybe I can land on that table with a health pack. Or I can do that. So yeah. I'm sure there are parts of this game that playing Black Mesa would make me less frustrated by, especially the ladder mechanics. The ladder mechanics in this game are just awful. But like everything else, I just don't think that these are enjoyable puzzles, because I don't really consider them puzzles. I consider them just like, I don't know. I wouldn't consider a maze a puzzle, right? A maze is just something you try a bunch of things and eventually you get there. It's not a puzzle. A puzzle requires like logic and thinking. It's just like, oh, you know, try some things and you might get it, you might not. You can't, you know, logic your way towards a goal if you don't know what the goal is supposed to be. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be outside. Like, I want to try and, like, climb down in that beam, but then apparently this floor just collapses when I stand on it anyway. I literally can't take any amount of fall damage. And, like, even, like, you know, these fall damage mechanics weren't limited by the time. Like, they could have just made fall damage hurt less. There's no reason that fall damage has to be the reason most of my deaths occur. I don't know. This is just, I consider this just bad game design in general. Like, maybe they're respawning me over here by accident. Maybe the solution is to go back and... Oh, no, I'm stuck on this wall. Like, okay. Walking on a flat wall and not dying shouldn't be something that is limited by... What year the game was out? Can I kill myself? There we go. Like, I don't know. This was supposed to be one of the best games of its time. And you know, 91, I grew up on games that came out in 91. I mean, sure, I wasn't alive then, but it is 91, right? I'm gonna check this. Make sure I'm not saying the wrong thing. 98. Oh. That's even less reasons. I'm gonna look up something real quick. There was a game. One sec. Here. Okay, apparently Discord search is broken. Yep, this is... Okay, you're just watching me Google things right now. Why can't I look? I'm trying to find the release date of the first game I remember playing. And actually, for the longest time, I forgot the name of the game. And I ended up finding it just like a couple months ago. I sent a message in Discord about it. I'm trying to find that message. But it's not letting me search by Discord. Alright, whatever. But yeah. I've played plenty of games from 98 and from before 98. Like, this isn't just, oh, this game, I'm disappointed because I'm used to games that are 20 years newer. No, I'm disappointed because I'm used to games that have more thought put into them. And having thought put into a game is not a function of how old the game is. Right? It's not limited by the technologies. And for a game as iconic as this one, I was just expecting a lot more. I don't know how that time I didn't die, but whatever. I forgot I'm out of ammo for like everything, right? Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have killed him. Oh, that's G-Man again. The fuck is that? That didn't work. Okay, let's... Oh, that time they died immediately. Nice coming for me. I'm just gonna run for this. Like, I don't know if that was the correct solution I just did. Better game would have some sort of positive feedback to know when you're... So you know if you're actually accomplishing your goal, if you're just doing something dumb. What the fuck? Okay. Let's deal with this. Rip that guy.
Mister, you can get the power on. That train will take us straight to the surface.
Don't want to go to the
I
surface?
try it myself, but it's a long way down the generator room, and there are things in the way.
I thought I wanted to get to Lambda or something. Ooh, ammo. Hi. Don't mind me. Yeah, this is all just a long way of saying TDW really wants me to play Black Mesa, and I don't know if I'm going to. Because this game isn't fun, and I don't think even... What's hurting me? Oh, there's... I'm just blind, apparently. I don't think, you know, newer ladder mechanics is going to solve that. Or newer textures, or better voice acting, or newer player models. Any of that, I don't think actually will change the fact that I don't find these puzzles very fun. Seriously? That's it? Ah, you have to press and hold. I wouldn't consider that to be a very obvious solution either. Why do I want to do that? Ow! Who? Why? Where did this guy go? There's a dead guy just there. Oh, he's probably stolen through a guy through the wall. Well, I wanted to take his ammo, that sucks. I have no idea what just blew up there. Okay. Oh, rip me. I not take more damage through that? Fuck you, stupid head crab.
Warning. Vital signs critical. Minor lacerations detected.
What the fuck? Am I blind? Or are these guys just coming out of nowhere? Oh, I think they're spawning over there. See, that's the fun game mechanic. They just spawn and hurt you, and you can't really do too much about it. I'm being sarcastic. That's not a fun game mechanic. And I guess you could argue that. Oh, you know, my expectations of games of having games having good mechanics have gone up or something. But like, mechanics aren't limited by technologies. Why should an older game be held to a lower standard on non-technology like components of the game? I'm fine with a crappy flashlight if you know you couldn't afford the processing power to light up a whole room or something, or like to calculate the ray tracing. You just want to do it against around the corner. Okay, sure, whatever. But knowing that having enemies spawn that you can't really do anything and just hurt you all constantly is a bad thing isn't limited by the technology. I'm very lost. I don't know what the deal is with that. Oh. That's gonna kill me. Fun. That was very close to being stuck in a death loop there. Fun. Oh, and I'm back here. What brilliant game design. Like, I don't even see a way to get out. Like, maybe just load my last save point? Like, maybe the game just could let me spawn in a place that I don't die immediately, if that would be nice, you know? I don't know how I managed to back out of it the first time. There we go. So yeah, I'm not going to play Black Mesa. I'm probably not even going to play the other two non-source games, whatever, Opposing Force and Blue Shift, because this isn't fun. I don't see those being fun. I'm going to give Half-Life 2 a go. We'll see what happens. Okay. Supposedly stepping in these beams just blows up immediately or something, somehow. Try and like jump through. Nope. Now we're back over here. See, sometimes I spawn and I hold backwards and I'm fine. Sometimes I spawn and I hold backwards and I fall down. All I can hope for is that Half-Life 2 is better.